Good morning everyone. You join us in the oven today. As you might know, we've just painted my van. So it's all been finished off in NOVOL for Classic Car Premium Flow Clear Coat. And we're really happy with how it come out. The headlights have gone really dull in this, so we've prepped them all up and even painted them with the same clear coat. A few little modifications here and there just to make it look you know, a little more modern and a bit sportier. So we're really happy with it. We're getting it ready to put a ceramic coating on at the moment. So Dave's just going round, just double checking the finish, just hitting it with a dual action polisher just to get any holograms or swirls out of it. That is probably one of the most important things when you're going to be doing this ceramic coating, because you know, once you've put that coating on, you obviously can't then get at any imperfections that are still left in the paint surface. So we've already ceramic the wheels and got them all bolted on. We'll probably give them another coat today just to help further with their protection. As you know, wheels get really messy. So the guys at Cartec have kindly sponsored this video, supplying us with a couple of kits of their ceramic coating so we can coat the whole van. Now what's really nice about the Cartec ceramic coating is that you can actually apply this over paint after around 24 hours. So being a body shop, that really helps us. We've never had any problems with that. We've been doing that for about 3 years now. You know, normally when we're doing our restorations, cars are with us for quite a few days after they've been painted, weeks even, while we finish them off. So yeah, everything we do tends to get a ceramic coating now. Customers just really like the idea of it. So this is the kit. So you get this little sponge, the application cloths, and that's a ceramic in there. So like I say, we'll be doing the whole van. You know, check out the guys at Cartec. I'll leave a link in the description so you can have a look at their products on their website. They're actually always looking for certified installers, so you can go on one of their training courses for a day, become an installer, you get listed on their website. So yeah, they're a really decent bunch of guys. They do all detailing products as well. So Dave's just finished getting cleaned up, and then we're going to come in and start putting some of the ceramic on, and we'll show you what that's all about in a bit. So we're going to start installing the ceramic coating now. We'll do all the non-porous surfaces, so we'll do the glass, the lights, the wheels, which we'll do again. We've already done them once. We're going to start applying it in a minute. I should imagine to do something like this will take around about 3 hours. It's quite a lengthy process, but quite straightforward when you get the hang of it. And like I was saying earlier, because it can go over fresh paint, it's really great in body shops. And you know, we've never had any problems with using it in our oven, so you know, no silicons or anything like that going on to make a mess of your paintwork in the future. Obviously we don't use the cloths for much else after we've done it. They'll just go in our recycled cloth bin, get washed and reused in the workshop. So Dave's going to start putting a bit on and we'll explain to you what we're doing. Basically you can see the applicator and these little cloths that you can replace. So we just put it on in a fashion like this. You can actually see it going on. This just, you know, the best way I can explain this, if you could buy the very best wax in the world and apply it once, and you know, you're going to get 3 to 5 years protection out of it. So basically when your vehicle gets a bit dirty, we just wash it off with a pressure washer, you know, clean it with a microfiber cloth, and they just look so nice. You have to use like a pH neutral shampoo, that's the only thing. So you can see we let it go to like a rainbow. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, and then just buff it off. Definitely gives the paint that little bit more depth. You know, you don't get bugs sticking to your car, the dead flies and things like that. It protects it from the ultraviolets from the sun, the road salt, all them normal sort of things that make your car look really dirty really quickly. It just stays so clean, and the water just beads away from the surface. Like I say, we've got about 3 hours of this, so we're not going to show you too long. You know, it'll get a little bit monotonous. But check out Cartec. Like I say, they're looking for installers in your area all the time. So get in touch with them. You can go on one of their training courses and become an installer, which we've been doing for about 3 years now. And we're doing an awful lot of it. Well, Dave does it. And it's nice to obviously have it in a clean environment, because you don't want to get any contamination under it or in it while you're using it. There you go, so you can sort of see the length of time it's taken. So we've had a bit of a visitor to the workshop. We don't know where it's come from, but we've ended up with a chicken in here. So Dave's got his date for the night. There you go, we've got the potatoes on and the stuffing ready.
I think they actually go, Where's the other one? There's a second one.
Is there?
Yeah.
You got a double date then. It's Friday afternoon, we've had a really busy week, plenty of filler work going on, and prepping, getting ready for these cars to go in polyester spray filler. I'm going to give you a walk round, just show you what's going on. So the Mark 1 Escort, we're just in the middle of doing all the body work and filler on that, but all the gaps are looking really nice. You can see that's shaping up nice. They've got a lot of shapes to these cars, so they do take a bit of time, but that's coming on quite nice, as you can see. All the gaps looking good. We might have to do a little bit of work down this gap, but you know, that's that. So the TVR, same thing, put some foam tape. I'll show you, like this kind of foam tape. It's got a sticky edge, so we'll put this down in the gaps, and then we'll fill the whole side, as you can see. Obviously clean the gap out so the door can still open, and then we'll block all this out all in one go, so it just looks really seamlessly flat down the side. Bit of a process, but you know, it's the only way to get them looking nice and flat with all the gaps looking nice and tidy. We've been getting on with the Bedford as well. Like you can see, it's just all filler work this week going on. So that's coming along. That's the boot for the Escort. That's ready for polyester spray filler as well, so that's done. I'll just show you a few things going around here. This is one of the doors for the Audi Quattro, so we've had to rebuild some of the bottom here because it was quite rotten. We've done this piece, so we're just making the sections up for this. So yeah, that's coming together nice. The little Alfa Romeo, this second-hand roof on it that we bought off of one from a Breakers that we cut off. So we clean that all off of the old frame. Got this all fitted and welded on there. This is a brand new quarter panel that we've put on as well. So that's progressed well, all the gaps looking nice. So yeah, this is really now ready to go into our classic car high build anti-corrosive, epoxy primer. So yeah, good progress on that. you know, sometimes in our job we have a lot of time doing this sort of work where it don't look like we've done much, but you know, it's been full on this week. Filler, just getting them ready. So in the oven we've got the bonnet off of the TVR Tuscan. So this is going to go into our polyester spray filler. Sometimes when you've got so many shapes like this and you spend a lot of time doing filler work, you know, and it has got a lot of shapes to it, sometimes it's nice just to get some product on it so you can get it blocked out and see where you're really going with it. So yeah, our NOVOL for classic car polyester spray filler, we'll get a few decent coats of that on it, and then next week we can get that blocked out and start seeing where we're going with it. Sometimes we'll put more filler on top of our polyester, because to be honest, polyester really is just a spray on body filler, but it obviously goes on nice even coats of it over the whole thing. So we'll get that blocked out next week and we'll decide where we're going with it. We might put some more polyester on it, like a couple of lots, and block that out, but we'll wet it up with our degreaser so we can see the shape of it. So on the bonnet on the Tuscan, there's a load of exposed glass fibre and stuff, so we're just going to put one coat of this wet on wet epoxy on it. Then we'll let that flash off for about half hour, 40 minutes, and then we'll put our NOVOL for classic car polyester spray filler straight on top of it. This is really just to isolate anything. Obviously it's waterproof as well, so you know, we'll sit our polyester on top of it. Because the polyester is so moisture absorbent, we want to seal the surface with this before we put it on. So we use an awful lot of this. So Duncan's just mixing some up. There's a TDS sheet for it. Just tell us our weights of each product to get the right ratios. So we always mix everything by weight. It's so much more accurate. You can actually get this, this hardener here, this turns it into a wet on wet epoxy, and there's a different activator, still goes with this product, but then you can use it as a high build primer, high build epoxy primer, which to be honest, we actually never really use it like that. I think he's done that before. Don't tell him though, I said that. So we're mixing our polyester spray filler, and this stuff, like I say, is basically spray on body filler. So we use one of these stellaring paddles on a drill to mix it. Yeah, otherwise you'll be there a long time.
Meow.
Your battery's gone flat, Duncan.
Me meow's
You're
gone.
out of charge on a Friday afternoon.
Oh no.
Go on then, I'll
We'll
wait
go.
for you.
So long, I had to come back from PlayStation because they charged me with a salt of a battery.
Are you fully charged now, Duncan?
Meow.
Right, so when we mix this, this actually has a catalyst with it. So we weigh this out on the scale, and that is the thinners that go in it. Polyester spray filler thinner. So we'll get some of that mixed up, We actually used a dedicated gun for this, which got a 2.5 tip on it. As you can see, it's a big old tip, really short horns, so the polyester doesn't clog all the horns up. I think in here somewhere. So this is some of our polyester spray filler. You can see when this was mixed, and this doesn't shrink or crack or anything. I'll actually show you. So this is some excess we had left over, so we poured it in this cup.
On the thing, you'll put a dent in the table again.
And you can see it actually doesn't crack, and this is massive extreme. You know, I don't know, I'm going to weigh this and just show you what it weighs, because it's quite a heavy lump. So stick that on the scale. Look, that weighs just over a kilo, that polyester spray filler, and it's rock solid. I'll show you.
Dented it!
Yeah, we've dented the bench, but you can see this stuff. It's just, yeah. So we do all our shaping with that, final, get all our lines sorted. But, you know, if that was 2-pack primer, that would probably be the quarter of the size of that pot by now. So this has only got a 5-minute flash off in between coats. You can see over the other side where we started, it's already drying out quite well. And this really just now starts letting us see in the shapes that we've got and what issues we've got to deal with. Like I say, you know, there's so much going on in this bonnet, so many shapes. So this will just really help us get a handle on getting this shaped up. So that's one coat, so we'll get 3 coats like that on. And like I say, this literally is spray on body filler, but obviously you can get a nice even coat over the whole panel. That's all the polyester on our bonnet. We've given it a bake. It's looking quite straight actually. Like I say, you look at that compared to how it looked half an hour ago, and you can sort of just see where you're going with it when you're prepping it. So it's got a lower guide coat on, so next week we can get that blocked out. Maybe polyester it again. We'll see what it looks like next week. So I'm just going to show you around the van after we finish doing the ceramic coating. There you go. It's all done. Really pleased with the way it's turned out. Still waiting for a real bumper cover for it. But yeah, I'm just glad to get it out of the workshop, to be honest. You can see how busy we are at the moment. So that's all done apart from a rear bumper cover. We've got the tow bar to go back on. All the powder coat had fallen off of this, so we've got it sandblasted. And this on here now is some of our NOVOL for classic car Polycoat Protect. So just direct to bare metal, so that was pretty straightforward. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got some footage from the classic car show in Poland that we went to, where I was the judge, or one of the judges. So we're going to roll that now and let you see some of the cars that were there, and really hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again really soon.
Yeah.
So hello.
Hello. Good evening.
This is the news.